Morning guys, it's Simply A here for another review video, a new liquid review video. Now prior to this video starting, I did tweet that I was going to be changing the atomizer head in my sub-air tank to, for some reason there was a little bit of a technical glitch, and here's the atomizer here, nickel 0.15 ohms. I don't understand what happened really. Cleaned the tank out, put the new atomizer in, went to fire up, and it said that something like it was shorts, atomizer shorts or something like that, like there was no connection to the 510 pin or something like that. Anyway, it's now 10 o'clock. I started doing this at 9 o'clock, so it's taken me an hour to try and fix this. So unfortunately I've had to put the old atomizer back in because that one officially just blew up, because as I went to try it, it just singed straight away. And considering this is on nickel on the presettings and it has temperature control, I pushed the button to test it and smoke just came bellowing out. So I'm not sure if there's anything wrong with the BT60 itself, or whether or not the 510 pin is dirty, I don't know. As you can see, I've been using the cotton buds to clean the 510 pin and the thread, and the same goes for the tank. I was cleaning the pin and the thread on that just to see if that'll work, because I did a bit of googling and yeah, it didn't work and it kind of just blew up on me. So yeah, it's all a little bit charred in there. So yeah, if anyone has any idea as to why it's happened, please let me know why. Like maybe there was something in the coil that made it not work or something, or you know, maybe there's dirt in there or something. But I imagine if there was dirt in there, if I was to prime it, surely it would burn the remaining dirt away. It would just burn it away. But unfortunately it just blew up in smoke. So I thought, you know, I'm just going to put the old one back in. Funny enough, it works. It's the exact same thing, exact same atomizer. So yeah, nickel 0.15 ohms. There's one already in the packaging. So yeah, this is going to be fun when I try to put that one in, because if they both blow up, then I'm going to have to go down to the shop and buy some more. And at the same time, I'm going to have to ask their advice as to why it blew up. So, but if anyone has any idea why this happened, then let me know. And before I go ahead with the review, I did unlock the resistance and I reset it so that when I put the new one in, it would prompt me to ask if I was using the same one or it was a new one. I prompted it to accept a new coil. So, you know, the resistance was unlocked. You know, what can you do? Anyway, that's pissed me off a little bit, but let's just get on with the review, because it's an anticipated review. And it's been a couple of weeks. I think it's been a week or so since I've done the last review. I was having some difficulty paying for this this e-juice, and the reason why is because PayPal's not the future. If anything, PayPal your arseholes, because you really cocked it up for me a couple of times trying to buy this juice. Yeah, but anyway, the customer service was great. They actually helped me out, and they said, "If there's anything wrong, let us know." And I thought that's fantastic. You know, they looked after me and they, you know, guided me through the process, and I had to potentially pay in a different way through for a direct debit or a one-off payment, sorry, into just their account and then process it through there. But I did proceed with my persistence on PayPal, and eventually the bloody thing worked. And here is the result of it. It is the Xquisite juice range by Xquisite Juice. And there you go. It's the lime juice flavour, 30ml bottle. You can only buy them in 30ml bottles. And I bought it just in time, and the reason why is because I had the 25% off promotional code that I used to buy this juice with, and right on top of that, they introduced the 3, as you see on the back, the 3 milligrams of nicotine, because all their juices prior to that were no nicotine based e-juice. So I was really happy. I had to email them really quickly because I placed the order, and I had to email them really quickly, say, oh, can I have this as a 3 mg nicotine, because I like the nicotine, so that's the way it is. And they happily accepted it, and so that's the result of it. So yeah, I got the lime juice flavour, and I'm just going to go through the details quickly. It's named after the one and only DJ Limelight from the BBC Asian network. A tangy and tasteful mix of lovable limes. A flavour that will blast in your mouth, soothing, sexy and vibrant. Lime juice has it all. And then it just says that it comes in a 30 milliliter glass bottle, built-in e-dropper made for use with electronic cigarettes, and so on and so forth. But for anyone who does not know, it is 100% vegetarian. Yeah, I don't really get that, but I'll digress from that for a minute. Just on their website at the minute, just having a little look. There's nowhere. You can share it on Facebook, you can tweet it, you can pin it, you can fancy it, and you can Google Plus it, but there's nothing on the actual website where you can put a review down. There's nowhere in the section below that I can put my personal review down on their website, so I think that's a con in that department, but I'm not really going to moan about it. So, but yeah, so 30ml bottle, lime juice, 3 mg of nicotine, using the VT60 Revolution, and I'm using the Subair Tank 2, and at the minute it's on 280 degrees Celsius, 50 watts, and it's reading at 0.14 ohms, when it's actually meant to read at 0.15 ohms, but I've locked the resistance anyway. And this is the old coil that I took out prior to putting in the new one. The new one fucked up, so I put the old one in because I don't want to be taking so long to do this video. So anyway, let's dive in and have a little taste. That's at 208 degrees Celsius. Rack it up to 300. Well, I feel like with soothing, with the soothing flavours, you need to rack it up a little bit to get a bit of a hit. Right, so what are my thoughts on this? It's soothing, sexy, it's vibrant, and I'll tell you what, it is a blast in your mouth. And just imagine this bowl, okay? Imagine that the Xquisite, the XJ guys, imagine the XJ guys bought Starburst. They bought the Starburst, and they put 100 of the lime flavour Starbursts into a little bowl, and then they put double strength lime concentrate Robinsons, well, just double concentrate strong lime juice. Let's just say they mixed it all together, melted it down, and put it in this bowl. That's exactly what you get. It's a really strong, it's not really strong, it is a strong lime taste, and because it's only that one element, that's what you're going to get. And on the inhale, exhale, it's lime throughout. All you get is lime, and it tastes absolutely fantastic. And I tell you what, there's no cons with this juice. I'm personally just glad that they put 3 mg of nicotine in there. Vapor production is great. They do mention somewhere, let's have a quick look. Yeah, they say enjoy, simply pour the extra liquid into your electronic cigarette and enjoy exquisite thick vapour. It was quite thick vapour. Let's have another look. See what I mean? It generally tastes like they've poured an entire double strength concentrate of lime juice and they've just poured it straight into the bowl. That's what it tastes like. It tastes exactly like the lime juice drink that you would drink on a hot summer's day. It's actually really amazing. I've only got one con with this, and I hope they respond to it. The only reason I have a con for this juice, it's not because of the juice, it's not because of the bottle, it's because of the labelling. I'm not sure if you guys can see very well, but the labelling, I mean, I haven't got great eyesight, but even I can tell this. You know, if you look at the back, you know, look at all the detail and the writing, etc. Even on the front, if you look, it's quite blurry. It's a very blurry label. I can still read it, but it's a lot blurrier than the other ones that I've bought previously. Not this one in particular, just other brands. But yeah, the only con with this I would actually say is, you know, you guys, I think you guys need to produce a higher quality labelling system onto your bottles. I mean, I'm short-sighted anyway, so I can read it, but it is highly noticeable that the labelling's quite blurry on all sides. You know, there's no, it's not just a one side, or maybe this is just a one-off bottle where the labelling is just blurry, where the print's just been blurred during the printing stage, and it's just been stuck on. You know, it hasn't been processed properly, I guess. But you know what? I'm not going to knock it. It doesn't matter if the labelling is blurry. It's just something I'm pointing out. Yeah, and to be honest, the juice justifies it anyway. And the reason why that is because it's, to date, the best juice I've actually ever tasted. It is the best one I've ever had so far. And I am in no shadow of a doubt that I will be continuing to buy the Xquisite juices from XJ guys. I'm not sure which one I want to get next. They do have offers. Their offers are fantastic actually. You can get let's have a look. You can get 2 bottles for £25, or a single bottle for £15. So when you think about it, you do save a bit of dosh. So you know, they've got really good offers considering, you know, like free. You get free 30ml bottles for £30. That's £10 a bottle. You know, that's a bit of a steal when you think about it. But yeah, they got all sorts. You know, got the XJ Mega Bundle offer for £60. That includes the pen that they have. I'm not really going to go into all that because I don't. I don't particularly like pens. I prefer the boxes. I prefer the boxes. Pens are just easier to carry around as and when you go. 5. Very good vapor production. Now, considering this is my first time buying the juice, I wasn't expecting it to be, how can I say, I wasn't expecting it to be strong. Due to previous liquids that I've previously bought, they haven't been as strong, and I guess that's just down to the amount of flavouring they put in. But I can tell that these guys do put quite, from what I can tell, they put a lot of flavouring into their juices, and so it justifies it with the price. You know, I'm happy to pay the price for what I just received, and although I used a discount code for the first time, I will pay the full price next time, obviously, unless they send me another code. Thank you. But yeah, wanted to point out in the just previously their customer service. Yeah, I was having, like I said, I was having a lot of difficulty trying to buy the products, and that wasn't because of them and their site. It was because of PayPal, and they noticed that I was having trouble, and they actually, by me inputting my details, they actually texted me, and I thought that was quite nice, really. They actually texted me and asked me, you know, how's it all going? You know, is there any help that you need? Well, you know, we're here if you need us, that sort of thing. And they are aware that I will be reviewing their liquid on YouTube, because during our short conversation on the telephone through messaging, I did mention that I do reviews, and you know, they were quite happy for me to do that. So I hope you guys enjoy this video based on what I've said. But don't take the labelling personally about my opinion on the labelling. It's just, it looks a little bit blurry to me, and that's probably just a one-off sort of thing. I don't think anyone else has mentioned that. To my knowledge, no one else has mentioned that. But like I said, your juice is justified. Okay, so I don't really care about the labelling. It's good labelling. It's well thought out. I do like it. It's well thought out. It's not the best labelling in the world, like I said, the juice that you guys have put in that bottle is bloody amazing, and I'm going to continue buying your juice. And forget about the labelling; it's all about the juice. So yeah. Again, if you guys have any questions, anything at all, jump onto my Twitter. That's where all the updates are. That's where all the conversations are at, and it's the best way to contact me directly. I upload to YouTube, but everything I do in partnership with YouTube, I will do through my Twitter. And as soon as I receive a message, etc., I'll be on the ball and I'll message you back straight away. I'm not going to simply ignore you. Good shit. I really like this liquid. It's a shame you only do 30ml bottles, because if you did it in 120ml bottles, I'll be buying that shit. Let's put it that way. I would really be buying that. But yeah, this has been my review on the Xquisite juice by XJ, and this is based on sub-ohming only. I'm not sure how it would reciprocate on RDA or rebuildable. I don't know that. I will be getting an RDA at some point. Do not know when, but when that happens, then I can do comparisons and see how it differs. I just know for a fact that if you're using an RDA, the taste would be more intense. If you're sub-ohming, you're still going to get a really good taste, but if you're doing it on an RDA, you're going to get the best of what they give you. And I'm quite happy on the sub-ohm, you know, chugging away. XJ, if you're watching this, can you do a lemon flavour? Because I'd love to have a bit of lemon and lime on my days off, let's put it that way. Also, is this the juice that I'm going to be using on a regular basis, or is this something that I will use every now and again? And the answer is yes, I'll be using it in an everyday situation that I will be using it. It's my most favourite now, and I'm kind of scared to chug on it because I don't want it to disappear anytime soon. You know, 30ml bottles are good and all, but they do run out eventually if you're chugging away like a train. So and the reason why is because it's quite a thin liquid, as you can see in the tank itself. It's quite, moves quite freely. It's not the thick liquid that I'm used to. Like I'm not going to mention any other brands in particular, but in comparison, this is the thinnest juice I've actually ever had, and I think it works really well if you're sub-ohming. If you're sub-ohming, this is the kind of juice that you guys want to be looking into, because it's not something that will, it's not so thick that it will dry out your coil as you're continuously chugging away. And also, if you have an RDA, well, you've got no worries there at all. But if you're sub-ohming, the Xquisite juice is probably my number one at the minute. Well, we'll see in future. If you guys bring out a lemon flavour, then there'll be a 1 and a 2 in it for you. But yeah, anyway, this has been Simply A and Xquisite juice review. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm not sure when the next video is going to be, because after today I've only got three more shifts to go, and then I've got a week off. During that week I might do a video, I might not do a video. Obviously, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you'll see that as and when it happens. And also, I did say that I was going to do the Expedition range, the Everest flavour by Totally Wicked. The only reason I postponed that is because I received the Xquisite juice, and I did say to the guys from XJ, as soon as I receive it, which was yesterday, I would review it. And the only reason I didn't review it yesterday is because I had to go to sleep, because I had to go to work last night. So, kind of running on fumes at the minute. But a burst of lime, it keeps you alive, that's for sure. But yeah, this has been the Exquisite Juice review by Simply A for XJ, and I will see you guys in the next video.